Hello chị Nga, hello Conan.
Hai chị, hai
Mm,
chị Tuyền.
mm. I think we wait around 10 minutes for
Ừ,
guests and member to join the meeting.
dạ,
Tonight is special because I invite Toastmaster Duyên change for our club. So we go on go to the meeting soon. Yeah.
dạ,
Let me call my member.
ok.
Mas Mahathir bin Mohammed. Raindrops. Raindrops. Mas Mahathir bin Mohammed.
Thank you, Contest Chair.
You're welcome.
"12 years ago, I had no idea how simple raindrops could change me. Curious? Let's go back to 2013. I'm a self-absorbed 20-year-old who cares about me, myself, and money. Helping others, not my priority. Now, sensing who I'm becoming, my mom says, "Son, there's an orphanage I help at on the weekends, and you're going." What? I don't want to go. But when mothers say go, you go. At the orphanage, while mom helps in the kitchen cooking meals for the kids, I have to help the kids in the study hall. And that's when I meet Ali. Ali is a too cool for school teenager who's allergic to homework. He won't study, he won't listen. The one thing he will do, write bad jokes. And one goes like this: "What must go away? Mas Mahade." And what's worse, his joke is full of spelling mistakes. Only my name is correct. I hate it here. But every weekend, mom drags me back and reminds me, "Son, you can help Ali by being kind." What? I just have to ensure he improves fast so I can get out of here faster. So I go tough on him. I flood Ali with homework. He drowns me with excuses. I push him to spell right. He puts up a fight. I say, I'll tell my mom about you. And he says, then I'll write more jokes about you. One gloomy rainy day, I flip. Ali, what's your problem? And he yells back, you, and storms off to his room. So I storm off to the kitchen, Mom's cooking, and I say, Mom, I am done with Ali, and why is he being so difficult? Mom switches off the stove. She says, son, Ali is not as lucky as you. What do you mean? He's lost his mom, his dad. He's lost hope. But we can help. She points outside towards the rain and says, before it rains, it starts with the first rain drop. Then other raindrops follow. And in the same way, when you show kindness first, sooner or later, others follow. And eventually, kindness reigns everywhere. But son, you have to start it. Go be a raindrop for Ali. I don't want to. But when mothers say go, so I go. To Ali's room. He's on his bed, holding his family photo. I ask Ali, what's wrong? And after a long silence, he says, I miss my mom. I miss my dad. No one cares about me like them. Those words flood me with shame and guilt. My 20-year-old brain starts realizing he's not here by choice. He's not as lucky as me. Then mom's voice echoes, be the first raindrop. I sit next to him and I say, Ali, I'm so sorry. And I just listen. And it turns out that's all he needs for someone to show just a little bit of care and kindness. And so I sit there, comforting him, listening to him, until the sun comes out. Since that moment, I try to be better by showing kindness more. And soon, I notice he follows. Ali is making small changes every single day. One day, I see him helping mom in the kitchen. Another day, he shares his food with another kid who didn't have enough. He even pushes other kids to do homework. What? But mom's right. When you show kindness first, sooner or later, others follow. And I kept helping Ali at that orphanage for 6 years, while mom's lesson stayed with me since. You see, in our world today, we witness so much hopelessness, loneliness, ignorance, and the list goes on. And we can either look up waiting for the first raindrop, or we can be the first raindrop. How? By lending a hand to a stranger, standing up and speaking up for somebody in need, or showing care for someone, even if they're allergic to homework. Well, last year, we received an email from Ali, and it moved us for 2 reasons. One, no spelling mistakes, thankfully. And 2, it said this: Dear Mr. Ma's auntie, thanks for caring back then. I got into college, and I started volunteering too. My friends, online and on-site, snap your fingers with me. Imagine how beautiful this world could be if we choose to be raindrops like this. So remember, when you show kindness first, others follow. So let's make it rain kindness everywhere we go. Let's be the first raindrops.
Okay, you guys have just got a speech champions, and now I think we will take some more minutes to chit chat and connect with each other before the show begins. So may I invite 𝐻𝐻? 𝐻𝐻, do you want to connect with people at the beginning?
Yeah, Scott is my charge for today. In case we have about 7 people, and we have 𝐻𝐿 for listening only. So on behalf of 𝐒𝐏, I could ask maybe our trainer. Yeah, of course. I think it's very rare time that we see her in a Toastmaster, in 𝐒𝐏 meeting. So I'm glad to ask our trainer, is she here? Chị Duyên ơi, are you there?
Well, I think our trainer needs time for preparation. You can ask someone who take care.
Okay. So we have another guest, Toastmaster Conan.
Hey
Of
guys.
course. So I know that you are in the US, so is it 7:30 in the morning?
It's
What time is
almost
it?
6:30, almost 6:30 a.m.
Almost 6:30. So is it too early for you to join 𝐒𝐏?
No, I just had to put on my alarm, but I usually wake up at this time too, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, good way
So
to
what
start
is
my day.
your
Yeah.
yeah, so what is your reason to attend to our meeting today?
Because I think Alan asked me to be the GE, and I happen to be free this time, so I said, yeah, of course.
Yes, of course. We have only like two more minutes before we start the meeting, of course. So shall I ask another guy from our club? Okay, we have another guest. We have Toastmaster Minh Châu here. So what is the reason you attend to our meeting today?
Well, it's been a long time since I last joined an online meeting, and I think it's a good opportunity to, get to know people and listening to our trainer. Yes.
Of course. So we all agree that the meeting today is too hot because of the training session. And is that time to start? Yes, I think, because we are already now and we have like 9 people. We have another guest. Mr. or Mrs. I don't know. Kaori. Kaori. So Krause Mizuma. So who are you and why you are here? So good, good. I think it's evening or night in Japan. So
Yes,
I
thank you
send
very
you,
much.
yeah, I send you very warmly welcome to 𝐒𝐏. So who invited you to this meeting?
Well, Lee invited me to this club meeting. Do you know
Uh,
her?
yes, she is a club president, and
Oh,
I
cool.
so what time is it in your place?
It's 9:30, 8 p.m.
9:30 p.m. So
Mm-hmm.
you are in Japan.
Right.
Thank you so much for attending.
Thank
So
you.
so it's time for me as the Toastmaster of the day introduce our Madam President, Toastmaster Hương Ly, for the President open remarks. Please come to the stage.
Thank you, and good evening, good morning, good afternoon, all distinguished Toastmaster. honored guest, and passionate speaker. If you are here tonight, it means you are no longer satisfied with being good. You're here, I believe, because you are consistent, aim to be better. Better in how you speak, how you lead, and how you grow. And it's truly my great pleasure to welcome all of you to C-Level Advanced Toastmaster Club. I have a question for you. Have you ever told yourself, I will grow when I'm more confident. I will grow when I have a bigger stage or when I get promoted. Did you ever thought about that? I will grow when I have bigger stage or when I'm more confident. Grow does not wait for perfect condition. That is the truth. The strongest flowers does not bloom in comfort. They bloom because they adapt and decide to grow anyway. And right now, this club, this meeting, this very moment is your soil, your land. And what you choose to do with it could decide how high you rise tonight. And that is why tonight is very special, because tonight we are planting powerful seed. At C-Level, every meeting, every speech, every role you take in intentionally designed to help you transform your life and transcend your limit to bring you to the top level. And of course, transformation does not happen by chance or just by watching. It's happened by doing, by falling again, and again. And that's why we always holding the training for and the practice section for you. You have chance to practice a lot. You fail a lot and you learn a lot. And of course, tonight is very special. Very special. I believe you understand this because it's led by someone who has stand on big stage, face tough audience, and truly master the art of influence other. You know who is that today? Who is you all know that's the person today. Our trainer, Toastmaster Thanh. I hope you will gain the insight and apply immediately in your life. So I invite you to be fully present, fully engaged, and ready to grow today. Once again, welcome to C-Level Advanced Toastmaster Club. Let's bloom right here, right now. Back the stage to Toastmaster today.
Okay, so it's me again, Toastmaster Tony, as the Toastmaster of the day. So I have to introduce you a little bit about myself as the guide of our tour today. So we have two sections for today's meeting. The first section is training section, and the second one is table topic section. So to make our meeting smoothly and also more effective to our members, we could invite others, role takers, and especially our timer for today. Toastmaster Bill Chen, are you here, Bill Chen?
Yes, I am. Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the Day. So tonight I am the timer, and timing has a very critical role in Toastmasters. Timing ensures that we are disciplined, that we take consideration for others, and that by having a strict timing schedule, we can actually make a better speech. So I'm looking forward to making sure that everybody has proper timing. And if there's anybody who's going over time, we'll beep you off. So green is usually the warning. Yellow is getting close to the end of your speech. And if I show you red, just try to wrap up your speech. Thank you very much. And back to you, Toastmaster.
Of course. We all know that language is one of the most important part of public speaking. So how to make your speech perfect from imperfections? We have our wonderful guys today to help you to find out the key to achieving higher level of language, especially how to master it. And we have Toastmaster Felix as the listener and also grammarian for today. Please welcome to the stage for introducing. Hi, Felix. Can others hear you? Oh, okay.
Hello?
Hmm.
Hello?
Hello?
Is it good now?
Oh, okay, it's good now.
My bad. Sorry for not testing. So, ladies and gentlemen, and fellow Toastmaster honored guests, good evening, good morning. My name is Felix Dang, and right now, it's my honor to serve you as listener. As listener, my role is to listen carefully to key ideas, key moments, and messages shared throughout this meeting. And because the theme today is bloom where you planted, so the word of the day is, in the chat box, is grow. So try to use this often whenever you speak. And as I have counted since the very beginning of this meeting, our president 𝐼𝐼𝐾 has used this 5 times. Very nice. So at the end of the meeting, I will ask a few questions, not to test your memory, but to see how deeply you listen, your active listening. Because if we truly listen, we don't just hear word, we grow. Yeah, I count 1 for me. Back to you, TOD, 𝐼𝐼𝐾.
Okay, so it's my honor to be here to introducing our wonderful, astonishing, gorgeous trainer today, Toastmaster 𝐼𝐿𝐼𝐾. A little bit about herself. She is the champion of prepared speech contest in 5 countries of Asia in the year 2022. She is also worked as a professional trainer and coach in English public speaking. Moreover, she is also wonderful TV editor and also professional master of ceremony who have done many jobs in English broadcasting and also event. So thanks to her upcoming training session, we could learn about how to deliver the most powerful word and what it is for the next hour. So once again, please welcome our wonderful trainer for today, Toastmaster 𝐼𝐿𝐼𝐾. The stage is yours.
Thank you so much for the introduction. Can you hear me clearly, everyone?
Yes, of course. Your voice is good.
Yes, thank you so much. It is my privilege to be here. It's my first time being a trainer in 𝐶𝐿EVEL. And it's your name of the club. 𝐶𝐿EVEL means high level, right? So being a trainer in the very high level club makes me feel so nervous, but I will try my best. Okay, please allow me to share my screen so we can start our training session. Can you see my screen now, please?
Yeah.
If you can, please, yes, just unmute yourself and raise your voice. So make our training session become more energetic.
Yes.
Okay, energy.
Yeah.
Thank
Yes.
you. Okay, thank you, 𝐼𝐿𝐼𝐾. Yes. And now, just like the name of our training today, the most important word in speaking. So let's start it with this question. What do you think? What is the most important word in speaking? You can raise your voice or you can chat in the chat box, whatever. That's good for you. To you as a speaker, what is the most important word in speaking?
Speaking.
Speaking. So the most important word in speaking is speaking. Why? Why, please?
We have to speak first. Until we want to influence someone, you have to speak first, then we speak.
Yes. Yeah, great explanation. What about other people, please? Any word that you think that's very important or the most important word when you speak?
I think it's the word audience, because you can
Audience?
speak about anything, but if it's not for the right audience, then anything you said will be pointless.
Wow. Very deep explanation. I love that. Any other option, please? So speaking, audience, what else?
I think for myself, I think listening is the most important because, well, you have 2 ears, 1 mouth. That should be the ratio of listening to speaking.
Wow.
By
Great
listening and taking
explanation.
input from the audience, that makes you a better speaker.
Thank you. So speaking, audience, and listening. Thank you so much. We have our own explanation for that. So let me tell you, according to Craig Valentine, the world champion of public speaking in 1999. So what is the most important word in speaking? Before coming to the conclusion, let me share with you 2 scenarios. The first scenario is the speaker is speaking, and all that he said is all about himself. What he really want to say. All about his credibility, his confidence, his achievements, his trophies, district champion, world champion, whatever. Very fluently, very confident. And with that, there will be some thing happen with the audience. It means that on the spotlight will shine on the speaker. And with the audience, one option is they feel, wow, they admire the speaker. Oh, the speaker is so confident. So become an expert in his area. So fluent. And after that experience, the audience come home with nothing changed. Or he or she even forget the message for such a short time. The next scenario is he or she become confused. What is he speaking about? And I don't know if I can apply to my life. Which one I can apply and which one I cannot, because he's speaking about his own experience, his own story, his own lesson, and I have my own experience. I have my own scenario of my life, problems, etc. So which one I can apply or not? Or the last scenario is the audience become angry because I feel that I just lost all of my time because it's useless. Just like what Toastmaster Conan said, right? Like I want to spend time here listening to you, so I want to gain something, but there's nothing for me here, so it's pointless. So that's the first scenario. With this scenario, I call it is I industry. It means that everything the speaker speaks is all about himself. And now we move to the next scenario where the spotlight not on the speaker, but on the audience. It means that the speaker, when he decided to speak, he think about, what is the content? What is the value? What is the influence? What the impact I want to give to my audience and make our audience as the center. So with that, after leaving the speech, the audience become wiser. The audience become stronger. The audience become more motivated after hearing the speech. And with that, because the audience receives so many values from the speaker, so the speaker is also the winner here. also have the spotlight, not because he is so confident, not because he is so fluent, or he is so credible with a lot of achievements, trophy, but with the value he delivered to our audiences. With that, I call this is audience-focused industry, or you-focused industry. And you here is our audience. So my question to you is, the first scenario and the second scenario, when you are an audience first, okay, when you are an audience, which scenario you want to attend as an audience? Type 1 if you need, choose the first scenario, and 2 if you choose the second scenario. Two. Yes, me too. And now let's put ourselves in the position of the speaker. What kind of impact you want to create to your audience? The first scenario or the second scenario? 1 or 2, please. Scenario 1 is when I attend most of my lectures in university. Yes, endless speaking. So we all, even we are an audience or we are a speaker, we want the scenario 2. It means audience-focused industry, where we deliver the message, the speech, the audience can receive so much value so that the speech can touch them deep down inside and give them so much value. And that is what I call the new definition of success of the speaker. So if you choose number 2, you are at the right place today. Because we are going to the topic of the training session, the most important word in speaking, that is you. And you of the speaker, it means as a speaker, you in your speech, it means our audience. So we focus on our audience, not what I want to say. Just like the topic that Toastmaster Felix already trained us, the previous one, focus on our audience, not just us. And that is one of 52 tips of speaking of Craig Ballantyne, the world champion of public speaking in 1992, and a little bit of me as well, because I also applied this technique. And this technique helped me a lot when I was in Vietnam round. And I applied that advice that, please don't focus so much on yourself, but focus on your audience. And I adapt this advice, and then I bring it to district champion. I mean, become a district champion, and not stop there. Not just stop there. When I apply this technique, I focus on my audience. I make them become my technique. Can you hear that? Can you hear that? I'm so proud to show you this, because it means that my success today is not about getting more trophy or certificates, but my new definition of success is when I stand on the stage as a speaker and I speak, I can touch my audience to the core so that even they can feel it, they cry, and then they become stronger, they become wiser, and they have a strong message, a lesson, so that they can become a better version of themselves. And with that, my question to you is, are you ready to learn this technique today? Open your mouth, unmute yourself, and show me your energy. Are you ready to learn this?
Yes, I'm ready.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, we are ready. We are ready.
Ready.
Okay, thank you. Now, oh my God. Okay, I have some problem with the technique. Okay. So our goal today is to help you to speak from I message to you message. It means that usually we will speak with the position of ourselves only. And today we will learn how to transform our message from I center to you or audience center. Next, we will create true impact on your audience with this technique, and we will apply this technique specifically in table topic section in our Toastmaster. That's the reason why I will choose the format of table topic for us to practice continuously and apply this technique. Okay, this is the agenda. Why, what, how, practice, feedback, and wrap up. We have just going through why and what. Now let's go to how before we have a practice at the table topic section, feedback, and then we will wrap up. How. So before going to the how, let's check where we are now first. Let's check where we are now first when we answer table topic. Okay, and then from where we are right now, we will move to where we should be with this technique. Okay, so I will have the table topic question right now for you guys, and you have 10 to 20 seconds to think. It's a truly table topic section challenging for you. Okay, if you were a plant, are you planted in the right place? You can raise your hand, or I would choose randomly someone. Wow. Anyone raise their hand, right? Anyone raise their hand? No?
Hey,
Okay,
can I
so
go?
oh, Conan, yes, please, thank you. You have 2 minutes. Let's go.
I think I am planted in the right place at the right time, and I have a great gardener myself. So, as a short story for those that don't know me, I'm currently studying abroad in Houston, and I've been in the US for almost 1/3 of my life now. I would say I'm a bit more American than being Vietnamese at this point. And throughout my journey, I have my supporter as my family, especially my mom, who has putting a lot of financial resources into me to raise me to the person I am here right now. And as a plant, you constantly need water to survive and grow. Yes, I use the word grow. So right now, I would say I'm still not entirely on my feet yet, as I'm still have 1 year ahead in the university. After that, I will be a full-grown tree. But for the moment, I'm really proud and honored to have my family as a backbone, as the water and the nutrients that continue to nourish me to become the better version of myself. I don't see green yet, so I would continue to say more. I would say one of the aspects that I would like to grow in the next year would be my career as a teacher. And you will see me a little bit less involved in Toastmasters, not because I lose my passion or anything for Toastmasters, but because I'm really focused on the 2 certification exams in this semester, and also focus on student teaching in the fall 2026. So I will kind of stay back a little bit and grow my tree in a direction that will help me to become a self-proficient and independent tree that can eventually go back and provide the nutrients, the sweet fruits for the soil that has nourished me for the last decade, at least in
A
the
big
US.
applause, please. Yes. So Toastmaster Conan answered the question clearly with the strong structure right away from the beginning. Is it right place or wrong place? Very clear. And then why is it the right place? And then next step, what can I do with the right place to the future? So yeah, one more applause. Thank you. Thank you so much. So we know where we are right now, especially Toastmaster Conan, right? And then after this training session, we will check what have we done so well so far, and what can we improve later after the training session, okay? So everybody, please help me to give feedback and recognize improvements and feedback to Toastmaster Conan. Let's go. Okay, do you have any difficulty when you see the screen?
No, we
No?
don't.
Okay,
No, we
I
don't.
myself, only me. Okay, okay. So let's go. So as far as observed, I saw one habit that our Toastmasters usually do. That is, when we have a table topic question, right away we will answer this question with and stop with iMessage. What is iMessage? iMessage here is, I will think about this question in my own opinion. I answer this question and then tell my own story and then tell my own lessons that I learned from that story and stop there. Is it right? Is it right? For example, I am in the right place right now. That's the answer. Very clear. Why I am in the right place? Because my father, my mother, my family support me with a lot of financial resources, and they are my backbone. They nurture me and they support everything that I can, so that I can go abroad. So I'm very proud of that. Yes. Sorry. Okay, just a mistake. Okay, that is good. That is good. That is not wrong. That is good. But for me, let me tell you one more step we can take so that we can translate our message from iMessage to you message. That's what we learned today, right? That's what we learned today. But firstly, we need to know iMessage first, so that Toastmaster Conan have done a great job with that. But from iMessage now, we will learn how to translate it into you message, so that after this, every speech that we speak, even table topic or prepared speech, our audience will be touched deeply and they see themselves in our speech. So next thing, let me see. So from A to B is where I am, and with this lesson I can learn from that. So A to B is where I grow myself, with that story, with this speech. But the final purpose of the speech is you, right? What we can create an impact on our audiences. So what we need to do is one more step higher than that. So help our audience from where they are to where they should be. That's not just about where we are, where I am, and where the lesson I learned from my own experience. But one more step, that is help our audience from where they are and grow to where they should be. That is what you message should be. So I invite you to do one more step. We have iMessage already. So how we translate iMessage to you message? I have 4 steps for us. Usually we have step number 1, answer our own question. My iMessage, and then we form the whole message with that iMessage, right? But now I invite you to do 2 more steps. First, answer the question first. Then next, you identify your audience, where they are right now. I call this A+. Where they are right now, A+. And then the next step is identify your you message. It means where you want your audience to be after your speech. So you identify where your audience right now, where your audience need to be after your speech, and then you form another speech, not on the I message anymore, but on the you message from A+, where they are, to where they will be. So we need to do 2 to 3 more steps here, not just I message. So how do we do that? You see, from A+ is where our audience, and B+ is where our audience will be after the speech. So in order to do that, firstly, we need to identify our next goal, the different goal, not what I learned, what is my message, what is my story, what is my lesson, but I need to identify, I want to help my audience from where they are A+, to think, to feel, to do B+. It means the message, the thing, the action after the speech they need to do. For example, A+, it means the group of people, a group of people in the room, in the audience. You have the same situation, same problem, same desire, same interest, same concern as yours, and they will benefit from your message and lesson. And B+ is a message you want the audience to do, to think, to feel after your speech. So with the same question, if you were a plant, are you planted in the right place? So we will access to the same message, the same direction of Toastmaster Cô Nan là I am in the right place, right? I'm in the right place, and I feel so proud of that. So our next goal is identify A+, a group of people in the audience that have the same situation, the same desire, the same interest with us, so that if we deliver this message, they will receive benefits, right? So with A+ here, they can be who are at the right place, but not very ungrateful, so that if Toastmaster Cô Nan deliver the message that I am at the right place, and I feel so proud, so anyone who are at the right place but don't feel ungrateful enough, okay, please be grateful. Okay, so B+ is be grateful. A+ again, you can choose another group of people who are stuck at the wrong place. I mean, maybe Toastmaster Cô Nan, he is at the right place, but me, I am at the wrong place. Okay, so I will target at a group of people who are at the wrong place, and then I bring them from the wrong place to the message that change, you are not a tree. Or another message, even you are at the wrong place, never let outside environment stop you from being what you want. Whatever message you want, right? Or the A+ can be who are not satisfied with where they are. Okay, so I will have the audience who are not satisfied with where they are, and I will make them think that you are exactly where you should be. There is nothing that is a wrong place. When you are at that place, it means you need to learn and to grow, and no need to be worried. You are at the right place. Don't need to worry, for example. So from the first thing is you answer your question, and from that question, you identify, who are your audience? Where are they right now? And with your lesson you learn from yourself, what can you help them, bring them from A+ to B+, to do, to think, or to feel differently after your speech? Okay, so we have an exercise now. So with that, you don't speak with I message anymore. but we have the group of people to help them with the message. So I have the topic here, sunflower or rose. And our challenge here is, please translate your I message to you message. It means that I have maybe inspire, maybe inform, maybe persuade the group of audience to feel, to think, to do something. That is my message based on my message. Is there any difficulty for you with that? Any question, please?
I think we don't have.
Okay, so you can do it right now, right? So the first step is answer your question first with I message first. And then from that I message, you identify who are your group of audience who need your message right now. And then what is the message you want them to be, to do, to think, to feel after the speech, to translate that I message to you message. If you don't have any question, we have 20 seconds to think about it. According to you, you can choose sunflower. According to you, you can choose rose. According to you, you can choose whatever. According to you, you can choose nothing. It's up to you. It's up to you. And the reason why will decide your audience. The reason why behind your choice will decide your audience and your message, your you message. Great, Toastmaster Felix. Oh, I'm glad you raised your hand. Okay, please.
So I decided to be a sunflower because I want to always take my eyes to the sun, which was called to be the bright, the good things in this life. So I don't want my life was full and surrounded by toxic thing or dark thing. So I want to always aim my mood, my attitude to the happy, the good thing. So I choose sunflower.
Yes, it's I message, right?
Yes, I message.
Now I challenge you to translate it into you message.
So I think, have you ever think that your life is surrounded by darkness and bad thing all the time? If you think so, you can choose to be a sunflower. Because maybe you feel like you are in the darkness right now. It's because you choose, you are planted in the right place or the wrong place. But the way you choose to live, like sunflower or like grass, decide who you are. If you choose to be a sunflower, you can aim at the sun and a good thing all the time. So I'm here as the person who has been experiencing the bad thing, darkness, and I choose to be a sunflower, here to share my experience to help you always aim at a good thing and live a happy life.
Wow. You see the difference? You see the difference? Yes? Because usually we will stop at, oh, I love sunflower. I choose sunflower because I love to see the sunlight. I love to see the positive side. I want to see optimistic. I don't want it to be so negative and stop there. Right? Usually we do that, but Toastmaster Felix do the whole speech. Everything talk about you message and who are his audience, please. Anyone can analyze here. Who are Miss Toastmaster Felix audience? A plus.
The one who live in darkness and surrounded
Yes.
by that thing.
Yes. And where is B plus that Toastmaster Felix lead them to?
Okay. To become a person who doesn't live the life depend on where they're planted. Aim for a good thing. Become the person like that.
Yeah. I think we all know about that. We just don't know how to make it shorter. Yeah. But we all understand that, right? Yes? Yeah. So that's what we have just translated I message to you message. Anyone else? A big applause to Toastmaster Felix. You've done a great job. Anyone else, please? Other people will have the different approach to that topic, right? And different audiences, group of audiences, and different message, you message. Raise your hand, please.
Hello, can I give it a try? Sorry, I cannot turn on the camera.
Yes, please.
Have you ever felt lost in your life? I still remember the first time I felt completely lost when I was 25. I had to face two choices. The first one is marriage. The second one is PhD. And I didn't know what I should choose. The first one, marriage. When I was very young, I had some young men pursuing me. And among them, there was one guy. He confessed his feeling to me 7 times, but I still turned him down. Because deep down in my heart, I knew that he's my safe choice. But my heart is not for him. My second choice, PhD. Have you ever dreamed of studying abroad? Studying abroad, especially doing a PhD, is my dream since I entered the university. I have to study so hard all my youth. I just do one thing, studying. I didn't do anything except studying. And finally, I had a scholarship. But I'm afraid of studying abroad because I'm afraid I will be single forever. Because having a PhD, it seems that you scare men away from you. And when you graduated, when I graduated, I will be 30, 31. Oh my God, I will be the leftover. And so I was so scared. So I was facing two choices. And you know, when you feel lost in life, it's like you are like a dead flower. It's so hard to feel happy. And I'm scared. I'm scared of being single forever. And one day I attended a workshop studying abroad. And there I hear a speaker sharing her journey studying from the United States. And during the coffee break, I approached her and I told her about my dilemma. And I still remember, I never forget the image that she told me. A flower grow on the cliff is just it just grow and spread its pleasant smell in the wind. It doesn't need anyone or anything there to be happy. And then it's then I feel like that if I just live like a flower, whatever flower, sunflower, rose, or whatever flower, that it doesn't need anyone there for them to feel happy. And it so and since that time I knew that I choose studying abroad, and until now I'm reaching 36, I'm still single, but I never regret my decision, because if I live like a flower, I live in the environment that I love, I will thrive. So whenever you feel lost in your life, remember, live like a flower. When a flower alone, it doesn't need anyone. Be there for them to be happy. It can be happy on its own. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah. So our exercise is need to be shorter than that, and I mean that we just need to give up a me message quickly, shortly, and then we translate it into you message by filling the blank of this sentence, of the template. I help the audience who blah 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 blah. It means you identify your audience, your ideal audience, and then to think, to feel, to do B plus. It means your you message, just that. And with that message, everyone can quickly help me to analyze what is Toastmaster 𝐻𝐶, right? 𝐻𝐶 is A plus. I mean ideal audience, and B plus, you message, quickly. A plus. Just raise your voice.
I guess audience of 𝐻𝐶 is the people who lost in their life.
Lost and in the between of many decisions and don't know which one to choose from, right? And the B plus you message here is
Be a flower, I think it's a message that doesn't stick yourself to one place that you feel comfortable, but go out and grow yourself.
just live like a flower, bloom. Don't think too much and don't waste your time. Be a flower, right? Sống rực rỡ as a flower, right? Okay. She somewhere somehow translate I message to you message, but for such a long part of her speech is all about I message. So if I have any recommendation, we need to insert more you message more. But how? We will know it next section, huh? But that's a great job that you have A plus and B plus with you message already. Thank you. Quick, very quick, huh? Next topic. If you were a plant, are you in the right place? Again. But now you need to speak with you message. So speak it quickly. What is I message? What is my answer? What is my opinion? What is my lesson? And then who are my ideal audience? And what is the you message I want them to think, to feel, to do after my speech? Quickly. Conan, do you want to
Okay, I need to redeem myself from the last
Yes, why not?
question. I message first. I think I am in the right place because I have the people that help support me in my journey.
Yes.
You message. I help the audience who are not in the right place to find a support system to support you in your journey.
Oh, how can you review a little bit, like you are in the right place, and how can with that story of yours then you support them to have the right support and resources, please? Quickly.
Quickly.
Ah.
Yeah. In like recently, I find a lot of new friends who are not really in the right environment, like in the right mindset that I would like to have. For instance, they often go on to parties, they go on road trips, and it costs a lot of money and time of my life. But I feel like I no longer want to belong to that group to have those kind of activities anymore. Therefore, I circle back again to my safe space of my family and resort back to studying, attending Toastmasters more, and hang out less with those kind of people. So for you, A+ people who are maybe not in the right place who are surround yourself with people that may not support your goal, then find go back to your place where you have all the support you need to go to get to your goal. So go back to that place and embrace the environment.
So my question here is, okay, you're in the right place. When the definition of in the right place is, I have my father, mother to support me, right? Financial resources. And the one I want to speak to is person who are not in the right place. It means that they don't have enough support, don't have enough financial resources. So I think there are two different messages here.
Oh, okay.
Two
Maybe
different
I
messages
changed
here.
my iMessage because I can possibly ask them to adopt new parents and
Yeah, right,
support.
right.
Yeah, that's something they cannot change, I think.
Okay, you can think later. I see Toastmaster Bill. Okay, please.
Sorry. Let me give that a try. If you were a plant, are you in the right place? That's a great question. If I were a plant, am I in the right place? To be honest with you, no, I am not in the right place. Are you feeling that you're in the right or the wrong place? Hold on to that thought. I don't feel like I'm in the right place. I have never felt, ever, like I'm in the right place. And I want to talk to you today about how being in the wrong place, you can be in the right place. By being deliberately uncomfortable, by putting yourself in a position that stresses you, you may end up finding what you are looking for. And let me explain why. A lot of people out there are seeking happiness. They will actually look for happiness. Places like Google, places like other tech firms will actually try to emphasize happiness in the workplace. But in fact, what they do find is that when you are not actually actively looking for it, people are actually happy. So let's explore why being in the wrong place or not being in the actual right place can actually be the right place. Back to you.
Wow. So I saw that Toastmaster Bill jumped right to you message right from the first sentence, right? Do you think you're in the right place? No, me too. I'm not. Okay. So, and finally, the message is even you're in the wrong place, maybe it's the good thing. So help you go to the right place. So, the B plus is clear, and the audience is A plus is clear who are not at the right place, just like Toastmaster Bill, right? What I think we need to improve here is the explanation. Need to be clearer why you are at the wrong place, but maybe that wrong place can make you to the right place. So the explanation between A plus and B plus needs to be clearer and make sense more. So it's not for this part yet. But Toastmaster Bill have done a very great job. He didn't just stop at all. I am at the wrong place and stop there and explain why I chose the wrong place. But resonate with people who are at the wrong place and B plus message that, oh, you are maybe at the wrong place, but don't worry. This is the place for you, the right place for you to go to the better place. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so we move to the next one. Okay, any question for translate from iMessage to uMessage, please?
I think Toastmaster Tifo is having a question here.
Yes.
I feel a bit confused about prom, B prom. I'm lost.
Yes.
Sorry, could you explain more about that?
Let me go back, huh?
Okay, thank you.
This one. You see, I divide our screen into two parts. Part on the left side, it means the speaker when he receives the table topic or choose to answer the question, he only focus on himself. I mean, iMessage. It means I think that he only want to share answer the question like it's the right place or wrong place, and explain why I at the wrong place. Tell my own story and my own lesson and stop there.
Okay.
It's not wrong. It's not wrong. It's just the basic step. What we need to do here today is not just tell tell audience that what I think, what is my situation, what is my answer, but we need to step one more step higher. That is, by our speech, by our message, we help audience to transform from where they are. I mean, A plus. A plus means where our audience here right now. The current situation, where our audience are right now. And B plus means after our speech, we want our audience to think, to do, to feel better, different after our speech. So that is transformation of the audiences, not just ourselves. That's what we do now.
So if I understand you correctly, A is the message we learn from our story.
Yes, A to B is ourselves, our lesson on our own. But A plus to B plus is where our audience transform from where they are to where they should be after hearing our speech.
Okay, so what about if we go directly from A to B prom? Like, okay, this is what I learned from my story. Now I put that lesson into your stories to see if you are in the same situation, how you can apply this lesson in your life so that you can go to B prom, something like this. Can we skip B and an A prom?
Can you say it again, please?
Can we skip B and A prom? We go directly from A to B prom. We skip skip
yes.
the middle.
Yes, great. So the final destination is to have our audience to go to B plus.
Yeah.
So you can lead them from your A by curiosity.
Okay.
Right? In the introduction, we will talk about that later. In the introduction, usually we will hook audience not by telling, have you ever faced a lot of darkness? It's A plus, right? Where they are. But sometimes we don't use that to hook. We use, hey, do you know what is the most important word in speaking? 3, 2, 1. Okay, so when they think about that answer, think about the question, it's all about curiosity, or they just be triggered. But from that question, trigger from this question, we lead them to B plus. along the way. We tell the story, whatever we lead them along the way, and then we tell them B plus. So finally we bring them to B plus. So from A or A plus is okay, but A plus is good, is better. Why? Because when you tell someone where they are, just like you call their name, just like doing, and then right, who here in this room are female? Raise your hand. Right? Who here in this room male? Raise your hand. Right? So A plus here is like you call their name with their situation, with their current trouble, their current interest. So it's better, but it's not the only way. It's not the only way. You can lead them from A as well, but make sure they go with you, like they are very curious about, and you lead them from A. Is there any? Is it good, everybody?
Thank you for your explanation. You are very enthusiastic. I think I get something. Thank you.
Oh, but I love your question. Yes, we can lead them from A plus where they are, exactly where they are, or lead them from us where we are, where the speaker are, is okay, huh? Great question. Thank you. Okay, next. As we said before, we answer the question with iMessage first, and then we identify where is our audience. And then we identify 𝐻_message. It means where we want the audience to be, to do, to think, to feel after the speech already, right? And now with that 𝐻_message, not iMessage anymore, we put the iMessage away. Now we focus on the 𝐻_message, and we form a whole speech based on that 𝐻_message. How can we form the whole speech? So we will focus on the structure of the speech, right? Everybody raise your hand, please. Structure of any speech. First.
In introduction, body,
yes.
conclusion.
Introduction, what would we say there?
I think it's about we have some type of introduction, like tease the curiosity of the listener, or you just hook something to attract people to your speech. But
yes.
anyway, introduction has to do two things. The first thing is what you gonna talk from all your speaking session. The second one is how to interact with our audience, especially make them attract with our speech afterward.
Okay, thank you so much. So that is the structure that we need to follow so that we can form the speech based on our 𝐻_message. We have 𝐻_message already, right? So now we have introduction, tell them what we're gonna tell. Usually we hook and then introduce about the 𝐻_message, and then body, tell them exactly what is the message and why, and then conclusion, summary, and then call to action with 𝐻_message. The difference between, if you only focus on iMessage, you will have no, the hook with exactly the name of the ideal audience. Hook A plus, you see? So if you can hook with exactly the situation of your ideal audience, just like, have you ever faced with darkness? Just like Toastmaster Felix said. So he can hook immediately the ideal audience. And what, you talking about me? Are you calling me? Yes, I'm the one who facing with darkness now. And then you give the 𝐻_message. I'm going to tell you the way so that you can have the positive life, the way you face with life, so that you can have a better life. So introduce to 𝐻_message. And in the body, usually we stop at iMessage. Like, I tell my own story and stop there. But with 𝐻_message, we go from I, we, and you. It means from my own story, I have my own lesson. But with that, I relate to other people, and finally relate to audience, and we deliver what is the message for our audience before we conclude, emphasize our 𝐻_message and call to action. introduction. That's what Toastmaster Felix did already, right? Do we need to practice it?
I think with practice, it's good. I think it's time for body, our conclusion.
Okay, so we'll skip introduction. Now let's go to body. So that is the difference between the body of iMessage. Please, when we tell the story, just like Toastmaster 𝐒𝐏 tell story, the recommendation of Toastmaster 𝐒𝐏 and Thai is always put your audience a part of your story. Don't just put them become a listener, sit there, and then I continue telling my own story. So in order to make our audience become a part of our story, we can use something like, can you guess? Can you guess what did I do? I am a boyfriend told me to marry him 7 times. And another way is I want to go to study abroad. Can you guess what will I choose? Yeah. So they become a part of our story. And or have you ever stand in between of 2 very interesting choices, but you don't know which one to choose? Yeah. So they become a part of your story. Or raise your hand if you really want to go abroad, but you don't have enough money to do so. That's my story. So whatever, you bring them together with you, so that we, it means we don't put them aside, but put them together with us in our own story. And then after we learn the lesson from our story, we put that lesson back to our audience, how they as well can apply our lesson. I think I will go quickly with this. This is how I told my story about where I become a TV MC, and then an event MC, and then now a Toastmaster and a speaker. And I told myself that I know too much about everybody's expectation about me, but I don't know what I really want to do. And finally, I find myself already. So that is the part that I use you message. I relate that message to my audience, don't tell my own story. But after telling my own story, I let our audiences think about themselves. That's what I do. We are living in a world.
Toastmaster 𝐒𝐏 telling the
my dream, that is a motive. So ladies and gentlemen, dear fellow audience, we are living in a world that we tend to know too much about what other people want us to be, want us to do, but we know too little about what ourselves want ourselves to do and who ourselves want us to be. That's the reason why we carry so many layers outside, and it's so heavy and exhausting. And Carter once says that we are like onions with so many skins, and we have to peel ourselves again and again until we get at the real core. So today I encourage you, stop looking outward. Stop looking outward to see what the world wants you to be, but now looking inward to know who you really want to be. And be brave enough to peel all the layers outside to find who you really are, because that's the only way to find your true happiness. I have done that, and I will continue doing that. What about you? Now I pass this question to you, ladies and gentlemen. Who are you? Who are you really? Let's listen to your own voice, peel your own onion, and find your true self. Thank you so much. Yeah, I show you this video just to tell you that after telling my own story and my own lesson, I don't just stop there, but I relate to my audience for them to think about the message for themselves. I am introducing myself, who I am, and finally I pass this question to them to think who they really are. So listen to their own voice and peel your own onion and become their best self. So I really want, with this video, the message here is don't just stop at the message, the story for yourself, but relate to your audience. Make them think about themselves. Make them think about their own problem, their own interest, their own concern, and give them some value. I mean, what they should think, what they should feel, what they should do, so that they become a better version of themselves when after hearing us. I think we don't have much time now, even though I prepare many other exercise for you to do, but I think we will do it at the table topic section, and I give it back to you. Thank you, and sorry for being over time, but I hope it is good for you, for us to translate from iMessage to YouMessage. Thank you so much.
Okay, so this is the end of our training session. However, we all know that the meeting today, Miss Thanh Duyên has many more story and also tips and tricks for you to gain the influence in people. But anyway, if we have more time with her, we can also ask her far more questions, and also we will explore more, of course. So, do you know what is the time for today? For this moment, sorry. This is the time for picture, of course. So, everyone, can you turn on your camera and do the signature of sea level? That is the letter C, like that. Everyone, see. I have to pin myself.
Mr. Magic,
Can
can you
the okay, so
sorry.
C one.
Wait. We need to wait for our trainer, Toastmaster Thanh Duyên, to post answer. Let's take a picture with us.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Sorry. I have to train it into gallery. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we have another type of picture, which is freestyle. So you do whatever you want to show your own ego and also your strength in our meeting today. Wow. So another pose. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much. Because of lacking time, so we stop the group photos and picture section now. So let's move on to another part. I hope that we all love this, because this is a part where our voice are loud. So please welcome to the screen our gorgeous, wonderful women for today. Toastmaster Tuyền for the table topic section. So the meeting is yours. I will turn off my microphone.
Yeah, hello everyone. But I would ask before that, could we invite a timer for this session?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Dwayne. So for table topics, The time limit is 2 minutes 30. The green light will come at 1 minute, yellow light at 1 minute 30, and red light at 2 minutes, and 2 minutes 30 will be disqualification. Am I correct there, Dwayne?
Yeah. Thank you, Toastmaster Bill, for the updating harming rule. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the table topic session. Tonight theme is Bloom Where You Are Planted. I really love the theme because as a child, I grew up close to the nature, so I have a chance to observe many plants. I saw how they grow and how they bloom. Some plants grow well in a good condition. Some grow strong, even in the poor condition. That makes me curious. Are you curious like me? Why some plants still survive and adapt in a hard condition? So tonight, imagine each of you is a plant. Where you are planted could be your family, your workplace, your Toastmaster, or any environment. What do the environment look like? Are they a good environment for you to grow, or an uncomfortable environment that limit your role? What would you do differently? I guess you find the answer at the table topic session if you raise your hand to answer. Okay. And now we I cannot wait to get started for the session. But important thing not, please apply what you have learned from the training session to the table topic session. Okay. And who are you ready to bloom tonight? Who volunteer first? I can. So I guess you need to fertilize, water, or sunlight. Okay, if you don't raise your hand, let me call. I would like to Toastmaster Hương-Ly for the first question.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
I think I have to.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah. Toastmaster Hương-Ly, imagine you are a small plant. How would you want that plant to grow? Toastmaster Hương-Ly.
Mm.
Could we give Toastmaster Lee a spirit of encouragement? Just practice, don't worry.
Well, may I give that chance to another, please? Well, may I invite that chance for Conan?
Why me? Why me? Okay. Fellow plants, you are small, located in any places in this earth. And as you are still small, you don't know what's out there in the world. You are interacting with fellow plants in the garden. You just know that once a day you will be watered, get sunlight, and at night you go to sleep. How would you like to grow in that kind of environment, fellow plants? That's me back in 2017. I was still a young ninth grade student. I was not living in the most busy streets in Ho Chi Minh City. My home was farther, near the Bình Dương province. I go to a regular public school, have regular friends, and have a normal life. But for that plant to be flourished into a still young tree that is living now, standing behind in front of you in the screen, that plant goes to 8 years of growth by putting itself out there into a most busiest and the most rich countries in the world called the United States. I have interacted with so many great people that has inspired me to be the best version of myself as now. And I would say I grew so much from being in my comfort zone to the zone that I'm here now. So fellow plants, I urge you to go out there outside your little garden and meet the people who will change you into a grown tree. Back to you, Madam Table Topic Master.
Oh, thank you, Toastmaster Conan. Become the better versions in the way Conan want to roll. Yeah. Interesting. And next, the next questions, I would like to invite our lovely guest today, Toastmaster 𝐼𝐿𝐶𝐻. Are you ready for the question number 2? Are you there? Are you there, Toastmaster 𝐼𝐿𝐶𝐻? Oh, Felix, raise your hand. Okay. The next questions.
It's okay, Toastmaster 𝐼𝐿𝐶𝐻. I'm gonna text it because I am the odd number to a topic evaluation, so I can take the even question.
Okay. Your questions is, Toastmaster Felix, think about your current situation at work, at home, or in a Toastmaster. Where are you planted right now? Toastmaster Felix.
if you're planted in the richest soil, at the most suitable place for you to grow, what would you do? I think most people will answer me that I would try to make use of that. I would try to live as happy as possible. I would try to do the thing with all resources I have. Yes, and I agree with you. I would do the same. As my current situation in my Toastmaster, I have lived in this soil for more than 5 months, and this is the best time of my life. I growed a lot the last 5 months. So I feel really lucky living here because I have to admit that I grew a lot. And I believe that growing is not enough dependent on the soil also. It's dependent on ourselves. So in my opinion, the speed of growing is the multiplier between our effort and the soil that we're planted. So if the soil we're planted is so great, but our effort is zero, so when they multiply, it's also zero. But because of the soil in Toastmaster, the best place for me to grow, I'm so confident with my effort also because I put a lot of effort in. And I think that Toastmaster is the best place for us to practice, to grow every day. So if we practice and try our best, put the most effort we can in, practice our speech day by day, prepare like a whole day for speech, practice table topic master evaluation, I believe that with this soil in any club, we can grow as fast as we can because I believe in Toastmaster, the best place I'm living right now. And I believe that all of you can do the same as me, grow as fast as we can because we're in the best place. Back to Madam, to table topic
Thank you,
master.
Toastmaster Philip, a lot. Toastmaster is a good place for Philip that grow as fast as possible. Okay, and next, move on to the question number 3. I would like to invite Toastmaster Tuấn Hiệp. Hiệp ơi Hiệp.
Sorry, please invite another people because I have some stuff to do for the voting form, of course.
Okay.
I think it's available for Toastmaster Minh Châu at this moment.
Okay. Toastmaster Minh Châu. Hi. Toastmaster Minh Châu. Are you there?
Yes, I'm there.
Okay. Are you ready for question number 3?
Yes, I am.
Toastmaster Minh Châu, think about a time when you feel stuck or comfortable where you were. What were the biggest challenge you faced? Toastmaster Minh Châu.
Okay. So, how many of you here have been stuck in a situation where you feel like you wanted or needed to do something, but you didn't? Yes, I believe some of us has been in that situation before. And the thing is, it's just a feeling. It's just a feeling. Because while you're still doing the things, when the water's only boils when it comes to 100 degrees Celsius, right? So just 90%, so just 90 degrees Celsius is not boiled water yet, but it's still growing, right? It's still growing. So I think in these moments when you feel stuck, I guess just keep on believing yourself. If you can't believe in yourself, let's go to a Toastmaster meeting. Yes, and you will meet people who can make you believe in yourself. And then after a time like you spend on growing yourself, trying to make effort, maybe you will reach your 100 degrees Celsius. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Your message. Believe in yourself, even you are feeling stuck. Yeah. Okay. And the final questions. Who volunteer? Uh, no one. Toastmaster Bill. Yeah. Okay. You. Let me wait. I count the time for you.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Your questions is. Sorry. Oh. Toastmaster Bill, if you have the right to change current situation, what you choose to stay enrolled or resist it? Toastmaster Bill.
Thank you much. Thank you very much, Madam Toastmaster. If I had the right to choose, if I had the right to change the current situation, would I choose to stay and grow or resist it? That's a great question. And rather than talking about now, let me just draw on my past to talk about how I was able to adapt and maybe to impart some lessons to you, for you to apply if you're ever in a situation where you feel stuck in a certain situation. I was very unhappy with my former career, but it was stable and it was something I knew. But it came to a time where I had to make that decision. So what did I do? Rather than just making a change straight away or deciding I'm going to stay, what I did was conduct a SWOT analysis. So for those of you who don't know what a SWOT analysis is, it's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. I looked at, if I stay where I am, what's the SWOT analysis? What's the strengths? What's the weaknesses, the opportunities, and threats? And if I go and change my career, what are the strengths and weaknesses are there if I were to make that change? And when I made that list, I realized if I didn't make that change, then I would wither. So what I decided to do was not to stay and grow, but to move and grow. And I decided not to resist what was coming. And so for you, if you are in a situation where you can change, or you're in a position where you can change, my advice to you is not to jump straight away, but to actually analyze the situation from an outsider's point of view. And that means not only just looking and analyzing for yourself and doing that SWOT analysis, gather what you might call a kitchen cabinet. Now, what's a kitchen cabinet? Gather around all the people who love you and trust and who you trust. Gather them around and say, this is the situation I have. What do you think? And you take all those thoughts, provide also with your own analysis. I don't always trust my own analysis and neither should anybody else, because it's not always easy to read the bottle not always easy to read the label from inside the bottle. So it's always good to get somebody's outsider's point of view. So conduct the analysis. So would I choose to stay and grow? There's no fixed answer. It really depends on your circumstance, and you really need to conduct that thorough, impartial analysis of your situation. Would it be safe to stay, or would it be better to go? For that, the answer belongs only within yourself. Back to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you for your answers. Thank you, your message. Analyze situation before making decision. Tonight, we learned that lumping is just about the location. You may not choose where you are landed. Your family, your job, your environment, but you can choose your attitude, your effort, and your role. No matter you are planted, no matter where you are planted, you still roll and do yourself. You do best yourself. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
I think it's not my task right now because you have to invite more. Bill is waiting for the timing report. So, Bill, it's your task now.
Thank you very much, Mr. Toastmaster. So in terms of timing, in terms of my timing report, my only general advice to everybody is to try to keep within your time and try to observe. And that comes from a bit of practice, but it also comes from a bit of self-discipline. By going over time, you take time from other people, but also it lacks a certain discipline. In terms of the table topics, I've posted everybody's time. Everybody, I'm not sure about myself, so I didn't time myself, but everybody else kept within time. But in terms of other aspects, such as introductions of roles, talking about it, just try to keep that short and concise and go straight to the point. By staying within time, you learn to gain the discipline of being able to condense what you have to say within a given time. So in terms of the table topics, I'm not sure if I've disqualified myself yet again. Oh, there you go. I've disqualified myself yet again. So there you go. Take the lesson from me, learn from me, and try not to get yourself disqualified. Back to you.
All right, thank you for timing report, even though it doesn't include any detail. But anyway, I love to hear that everybody here is on time, so everybody is eligible for voting session. Now, from now on, we have to invite our wonderful trainer for today because we need to apply her training session into every single word, every breath that you exhale. So now, please welcome to the screen, Toastmaster Thanh Duyên for the trainer's feedback.
Thank you so much. My responsibility right now is to check if we understand the training session, and then we apply that training session into table topic. And firstly, with the very simple signal, but I think I a little bit successful. That is, people need to think longer. Just a very simple signal. I know they need to think longer. Don't just jump right to say, oh, what I think, what is my message, what is my answer right away, but they think more. So, oh, I don't just speak about my own story, my own message, but oh, who are my ideal audience? And what is the message I want to bring to them so that this is valuable to them, that is impactful to them. And even that is just a long stop of thinking, that is also a success for me, I think. So I think that's a big change, Lee. Even it's just a stop thinking more, but that's a big change already. So next thing, I challenge you to think more, but start speaking to prove that you already changed. Okay, and the next signal that I know that everybody improved. I don't know if they are good already or just because of my training session, but I know one person who done it very well. And that is improvement right in my training session. That is Toastmaster Conan, right? He is the first one who raised hand and speak about that topic. And he's also the first one who answered table topic. And that's a whole transformation. And the whole speech is all about you message. And everybody can remember who are the real audience, the ideal audience that Toastmaster Conan talk about. Please raise your voice. Who are A+, who are ideal audience that Toastmaster Conan want to talk to?
I think it's people who cannot find themselves
Okay,
and
maybe
do not reach the enough support from parents. I don't know. I cannot define it.
Okay, the topic is imagine you are a small plant, and how do you want your plant to grow? And his ideal audience are fellow young plant. Fellow young plant. So right from the first sentence, it touched every one of us. Like it is a metaphor, and we can relate to everyone. We can be a plant, no exception. Someone who is so old and maybe they don't think they are related, but usually they are young plant, maybe students, maybe they are officer who just worked for the company at the same time, same age with Conan. They feel related immediately. And so you message all of that by metaphor, by calling the names of your ideal audience. And then with the B+, the message finally is, please, young plant out there, go out of your comfort zone, learn and grow, right? So that's so very clear. It's a whole transformation. I'm so happy for that. Thank you, Toastmaster Conan. Okay, I have no suggestion for improvement. But if I stop there, it's not good for a trainer. So I try my best to give you some small improvement. Is give some more reason why small plant as you need to go out there more, go out of comfort zone more. So you can tell something about yourself, like why I go out of comfort zone and what I get by going out of my comfort zone. So that please follow me and you will grow, just like I am, just like I do. So add some small specific story or evidence example why they need to follow your advice. So that's be wonderful. Next, Toastmaster Felix. That's also a very great performance. Toastmaster Felix joined my training session with you message, very great already. So I have no idea if he is good already or because of my training session, but the performance before you message, great. The performance and table topic section, you message, great as well. It's very clear that the ideal audience that he wants to touch is people who are in the right situation, in the right environment, just like Toastmaster. And the message here is, first, please take advantage of our rich soil, but don't forget to put on effort, practice more, blah, 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 so that don't waste this wonderful environment. So it's very clear. We all agree, right? It's okay, so let's go. Thank you. That's a great performance. Toastmaster Minh Châu. Biggest challenge when you get stuck. What is the biggest challenge? Right from the first sentence, she hooked her audience by telling, have you ever been stuck in a place you think that you should do something but you didn't? So she named her ideal audience immediately. If people drop into this situation, they will listen to her immediately. And she explained that it's just a feeling. It's just a feeling. So ignore that feeling. And maybe you just need to keep going until you reach to 180 Celsius degree, so that thing will change. Now maybe not. We're in the between. So it's just a feeling. Don't worry anymore. So it's also clear. My suggestion here is, because our ideal audience is anybody who are stuck and they think they need to do something, but they didn't do it. So they are not only people in Toastmaster, right? So I suggest that Toastmaster Minh can open the situation, the relate. You can relate your message to more audiences, not just Toastmaster. Because in this speech, I just say that please join Toastmaster more, and then you will improve and you become 180 Celsius degree. But what if your audience is not Toastmasters? They can be a student, they can be an office, they can be stuck at their home, their marriage life. Yeah, a lot of people who can be stuck. So when we relate to our audiences, please open to reach to them more and more. We give more example. Maybe you are Toastmaster, you can do this. Maybe you are stuck in your marriage life, you can do this. Maybe you are in office life and you're stuck, you can do this. And home, the whole message is accept where you are. Don't worry, it's just a feeling, and just do it step by step until you reach to 180 Celsius and you become what you want. So put your feeling aside. Yeah. So my suggestion here is just don't focus on one Toastmaster, one small group of your audience, while the group of people of audience you target to is larger than Toastmaster. So more and more people can relate to your message. And Toastmaster Bill apply very great the training session from introduction of Toastmaster Felix. It means that he didn't call out the name of the audience immediately, but he tell about himself, what he experienced. And from that, I hope this can help you if you are stuck. So it is about, maybe it's not about you, but what I have experienced that is useful for you. That's what Toastmaster Felix said, right? When we do the introduction, so it's still fine. It's still fine. And he told his own story, how he analyzed his situation, he get advice from people, and then he decided to go ahead or stay and grow. And finally, he has a message to his audience that there is no fixed answer. There is no fixed advice, but you need to analyze, blah, 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 do step 1, do step 2, do step 3, and then analyze, and then have the best choice for yourself. So that's great. My small suggestion here is just like Toastmaster Conan. That is because we give advice to our audience. So make sure that we have credibility to do so. So I suggest that Toastmaster will need to add in what I have done to give the right choice to my life, and what that right choice bring to my life. So now I'm an expert right now. I know how to do it already. So with that achievement of, I know how to choose, how to go, how to stay, how to resist, or how to change, whatever. But I always make the right choice. So now, please follow me. Do this. Yeah. So add just a small evidence. By doing this advice, I have done a great job with choosing the right way for myself. Visualize the winning picture of myself, so that audiences, when they hear you, they will totally agree with and follow your advice. That's it. And all 5 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 speeches today, all talking about you message. And that's all that I need to focus on. I just have some very small suggestion. I'm very happy that so I assume that my Chinese session is good already. Successful. Thank you.
It's great. Of course, we all know that we have to dig into our point of improvements to see how we can do better next time. And Miss Thanh Duyên did it for us. So it's time for voting section. Yes? I think sorry, because the meeting is quite late, so we only vote once in the last of our meeting. So it's time for review section, of course. So please welcome Toastmaster Felix for the listener and also grammarian report.
So I have observed this meeting as a role as a listener, and the word of the day is growth, and as I see that I'm the one who used the most, like 12 times, and when I present, I introduce, and in my table topic and so on, so 12 times. And the next is Toastmaster Hương Ly, and the rest of us, everyone try. I can see everyone can try to use it in row, grill, round, like 1 or 2 times in your speech also. So that's a great effort to follow the listener rules, the word of the day rule. About the role of the listener, listen to key messages. So I have 2 questions for you. The first question is training related. So Toastmaster Thanh Duyên has used the name of the 2 flowers who used in the practice question. So anyone here know the name of the 2 flowers? Please raise your hand.
Sunflower and rose.
Yes,
Sunflower and rose.
Yes, great job. The second question is, in the training practice, according to Toastmaster Bill, could we be both in the right place and the wrong place at the same time?
Yes.
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 Yes, of course. According to Bill, we can be both in the right place, the wrong place in time. It depends on us. The perspective that we choose to look. Yes. Thank you. And that is my listening report. I see that everyone, because we're having less numbers at this moment, so I can see that everyone is paying a great active listening at this moment. Appreciate it. And back to you, TOD.
Okay, now we also have the last speaker for today's meeting, which is Toastmaster Conan. And after we stop Toastmaster Conan evaluation, I will send you the link immediately for voting. So please take note that you have to vote for who deserve the prizes for today. So please welcome Toastmaster Conan.
Thank you. Can you see my slide? Okay. So I will start right away with before the meeting, I put the timestamps here. So 𝐒𝐓 really did very well with timing at the beginning with 6:16 members joining, and then 6:18 our president started the speech of world champion of speaking very early, like 2 minutes ahead of the agenda. 6:23 the trainer is present, so that we assure that the main person of the meeting is here. 6:26 VPM start interacting with guests, and we start meeting on time, just 1 minute after the thing is in much, like 6:31. So that's very good use of time at the beginning. And then during the meeting, I have 2 things to uncover today. First is about the training, very interactive and hands-on. And second is the intentional and beautifully designed table topic session. So first is the training. First, our trainer Han Ying really started very well with the interactive activity by asking everyone about the most important word in speaking. And that's really set the tone for a great training ahead as people typing in the chat and they are thinking about, oh, speaking, what's the most important thing about speaking? I personally talk about audience, and that really tapped into the learner's schema, which is the higher understanding about the training topic. And as their schema is triggered, they start to like their prior knowledge, then they can start adding new knowledge into the existing knowledge base of the topic. So that's a very good use of the interactive activity at the beginning, Toastmaster Tan Yuen. Second is you use the very symbolic yet simple to understand formula from A to B, from A plus to B plus. And you really demonstrated that you use the audience focus industry or a you message in everything that you do in the training, that the learners are really the focus of the training. We do the work and we sure can apply it outside of the training. As you can see in the table topics session, everyone used the you messages. And overall in the training, I've seen a lot of trainings in Toastmasters before. It's mostly about speaking, but trainer Ying really nailed it by making it a very hands-on practice. We have participants like Conan, Felix, Toastmaster Teague, Tuyen, Bill, all participated throughout the training very well. The instructions very clear, and she gave very detailed and in-time feedback for each learner each time that they perform in the training as well. Very well done. And here's some challenges for you, trainer Ying. First is grammar. I noticed that in the slides, you use the word, the exercise, you have an extra C. It should be exercise without a C. Time management, I can see it's like you use only half of the slides you repair so far. And I would suggest for future training like this, you allocate more time for practice and less time on the slides and the materials. That would be better for time management. And for, I think after the beginning activity, you can illustrate the concepts of I message and you message by use actual speech. For example, I think you get the inspiration for this training from our world champion, Craig Valentine, and you maybe take a snippet of his speech of you message of his speech and then analyze, oh, what do you notice from this message? Is it different from regular speech that you use? Why is it different, for example? So you have the learners to analyze and think about it first, and then you explain. That will be even more impactful. But overall, very enthusiastic, patient, and understanding trainer that I've seen. And the training is very hands-on, very practical, and easy to follow. Thank you, Trainer Ying, for your wonderful time with 𝐶-level today. And then for the second part is the table topics. I have the keyword intentional to use for this table topics because we actually apply what we learn in the training into the table topics. And I love that our table topic master Tuyen put a reminder that you use a you message at each question. So you can see it's taken effect because our President Lee has thought too much on the question that she asked it to me, and I have only like 10 seconds to think. And I really thought a lot about how to use the you messages in my speech as well. So that's very effective, the format of the training and then immediate practice in the table topics. Very intentional. And look, it's so beautifully designed. use the theme color pink. It looks so cute and it's appropriate for the theme, bloom where you are planted. Because for me, I cannot really design that slides, but you can. Wonderful. And the challenge for you is you can be more proactive in picking a speaker. Some of the speakers here has spoken a lot in the training, like me. I think I've spoken 3 times. And you don't need to rely too much on volunteers. You just, hey, you answer this question. You have the power. And this is a good power because your job is to put people in uncomfortable places that they can speak on their feet as well. So that's the end of my report for general evaluation. Back to our Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Conan, for very detailed evaluation. We will note it and also apply it for the upcoming meeting. So today, this is the end of our meeting. So please vote for who deserve our certificate for today. Okay, I know that our meeting today, I don't know why we only have 6 people right now. I don't know, because in the previous meeting, we always have like about 13 to 15 members. I don't know. I think it's too cold for today, and also some member got sick. But anyway, our spirit is still go on, and we still have some members here. And even if there are only 1 member, I would like to announce it to everyone because this is our effort. So, okay, let me share my screen. Drum roll. First of all, I have to say my warmest word for Toastmaster 𝐼𝐿𝐴 as the trainer for today's meeting. Can we pin Toastmaster 𝐼𝐿𝐴? I had to pin her. Pin, yes. And I picture it. So can someone picture it for me? Felix, or Tuyền, can you take the picture? Can one of you take a picture for me?
I think we need to post you and Toastmaster Thanh Duyên in the same screen to take it. But yeah, I'm gonna take.
Yeah, you can do
Yes.
whatever you want, but I say screen, so I cannot see everything and everything.
Okay. So Toastmaster Thanh Duyên, could you please smile? Thank you. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So next, please welcome our favorite table topic speaker, Toastmaster Felix. Can Tuyền chị chụp em cái. One,
How
two.
can I take the picture?
Okay.
Screenshot.
Let me take. It's okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now 3, 2, 1. Yes.
Yes. So last but not least is our Toastmaster Conan Nguyen as our favorite key roll holder. Yay!
Yeah, I voted for myself.
Take the picture.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Done.
Okay. So this is the end of our meeting today. For my last word, I would appreciate so much our effort for today meeting, especially who still remain in our meeting, even though we only have like 5 or 6 people left. But anyway, our spirit is still high, and I hope that in the upcoming events of C-Level Toastmaster, we have many more members and also guests who can join the meeting today. So see ya. Have a great night and wonderful Sunday upcoming. Bye bye.
Have
I
a
will
good
end the meeting now.
night. Bye bye.
Have a good night. Have a nice weekend. Ừ.